backroom staff we've got has really, I think, kind of said this week, they've really earned their money with us over the last month or so, kind of keeping us level-headed with our decision making and kind of giving us some really good advice. So yeah, they've been brilliant for us. It's the first time they've really had to step up properly, I think.
First time they've earned the money, basically, what Wally's saying.
Yeah, just trying to be polite about it.
You sit on the fence as ever, DT.
But yeah, so today's a big game. Obviously, back at home. Obviously, they share the ground, so but back in the home dressing room and looking ahead to the fixtures, we can go on a nice little run here if we get a decent positive result today. So yeah, it's huge for us.
Coming to you then, DT. So what do we know about Belper? They're just behind us in the league. Look quite a decent outfit. So what do we know?
Yeah, there's been not quite a bit of change. Obviously, they lost Strez, the manager. Obviously, they was fighting at the top of the table towards the early stage of the season. Lost quite a lot of their players to Grez there, but we know obviously Alex, Steady, and I know Haya as well that have come in. And I think probably the biggest compliment to them guys, I think probably most people would think they'd really fall and drop away, but they're still in and around the pack. They're just outside of the playoffs like ourselves. We've watched them a couple of times, so we know what kind of setup they're going to play. And they're quite a youthful side. I think they've got quite a lot of lads that have either ex-Mikulova or on a dual reg from Mikulova. So it's not by any stretch of the imagination. We don't come into this game taking it lightly. They're 8th in the league for a reason. We're 7th in the league for a reason. So it's going to be a really competitive game. We need to be at it, and I think today's probably the most important game for us this season. A win today, we have to win. I say it's a must-win game for me because Skegness and Loughborough have got 2 fixtures today that I expect them to win. And at the moment, if we win our games in hand, we go above both of them. So it's really in our own hands today to go in and get a win. I think we're slowly, although the last couple of performances haven't been great, the lads trained really, really well this week. It's probably the best we've trained in a long, long time. So I'm hoping that transmits into a performance today, and we can get 3 points and play well. But ultimately, 3 points is the main thing.
Bally, any squad news?
Been on loan from Shepshed for a game, so again, Quaid has done us a favour there with him. So apart from that, we're back to full shop. So yeah, there's no real issues in terms of lads missing. Gowan's still not quite there, but apart from that, yeah, we're as strong as we can be.
And that's one for me, DT. Obviously, Bally gave his opinion on centre-back Willow last interview. Player of the month this month. Just give us your thoughts on him.
Bad time to ask that question.
It isn't, because he texted me this morning saying he don't feel very well, and I gave him a few choice words this morning.
He won't be player of the month for January.
Yeah, can't see him winning it back to back, let's be honest. Yeah, I mean, credit to Bally. Bally was telling me about Willow for probably a year. But I think him playing another year at Clifton has probably matured him a little bit more than he has now. But it is, not to sound like a pirate, the sky's the limit for him. He's got a great attitude, and one thing I love is which is very rare in defenders, is he lives for defending. And you get a lot of defenders that want to look pretty and they want to play out from the back, but actual defending they can't do, or they find it difficult to do. So I think the biggest challenge for us is going to be keeping his feet on the ground, and I've got no problems, as you probably imagine, keeping his feet on the ground. If he listens and continues doing what he does, to echo what Bally said last week, he's got a very good career ahead of him. But it's our job. We've seen it before where lads come in and they do well and they get a little bit ahead of themselves, take on plaudits, and then the performances dip, and we won't allow that because at the moment he's our main centre off. So yeah, credit to him, and I did vote for him myself personally. I think even in the games that we've lost, he's been really, really good and impressive. So yeah, long way to continue, and hopefully he'll be playing for years to come.
Definitely last one, Bally. What would the message be to the squad as we run out for today's game?
Just to play at a tempo. That's when we're at our best. When we get the ball down and we pass it quickly. I think the last few weeks we've maybe been a little bit guilty of slowing the game down, and that's not what we're about. So we told them that after the last few games, and then like I said, ran them in training on Wednesday, and that's what we expect. Look, if we don't play with a high tempo, we're probably 20-30% off what we're normally at. So that'll be the message: just get the ball down, pass it, but do everything quickly with intent.
Good luck for today's game, lads. See you post match.
Thank you.